Hello there, my name is Grayman, and today I'm going to teach you how to form and make questions, type of questions. But before I start my video today, I would like to invite you to my channel, Learn English with Grayman, and also I would like to give you advice. My advice to you today, if you wanted to speak better English, always practice. What should you practice? Reading, writing, listening, and speaking. And try to imitate whatever you hear. That will improve your English. The more you practice, the better your English will be. Just like if you wanted to make muscles. You have to do a lot of exercises, then you're going to get muscles. The time you stop doing the exercises, your muscles are going to disappear. Just keep practice, practice, and practice. Do not stop, do not give up. Today's lesson is about WH question. So what is WH questions? To ask questions in English, usually we use questions in order to get information. There are type of questions, we call them yes and no questions. And there are other types called WH questions. So today we're going to look at these WH questions, and they're words, because the words start with WH, 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 WH. That's why we call them WH question. So let's look at each and all of them. Start from the first one. We say what. We use what if we wanted to get information, if we wanted to ask about something. And the most famous one, I'm going to give you two examples. Say, what's your name? That means I'm going to get information about you. I wanted to know your name. Then I will say, what's your name? What's your name? So I'll use the first one. Or let's say, hey, what is happening there? What are they doing? So we use what. Also we use when. When we use it to ask about time. When are you going to travel? When are you going to take your days off? Days off means vacation. So we use when. We use where. Where, we use it to ask about places. Where were you born? So the first word is different than the second one in this question. Where were you born? The first one with WH, the other one is the past of verb to be. Where were you born? And then when we use who, we use it to ask about people. One, it is in the subject. When people are the doer of the action. Who opened the door? Who opened the door? We ask about the person who did open the door. Whom is also used about people, but when they were object. For example, I had a meeting somewhere, and then my friend would say, whom did you see? Whom did you see? So it is object, is not subject. Lately, I would say in the past 20 years, whom start to disappear. People start using both. For subject and object, people start using who. Whom is only used in very official documents, but generally I haven't heard it for a very long time, even in the English countries. Whose is used for possession. For example, say, this is my marker. Say, whose marker is this? That means who's the owner of the marker. So when we talk about possession, we use who. We have which. We use which for choices. Okay, which do you prefer? Coffee or tea? That means what is your choice? Do you choose to drink coffee or tea? And then we have the last one here. Everybody knows about it. Why is very famous, especially for kids. When they start talking, they start why. Everything they would say, why. They always question things. We use why to ask about reason or causes. So if you understand all this, we're going to practice all this here. I'm going to ask you some questions. Pause the video, look at these sentences, and then I'm going to answer all this with you. I want you to read all these sentences first and try to answer by filling these spaces using any of these. My name is Grayman, and I would like to invite you to subscribe in my channel if you want to, and if you like the video, give me some up. Okay, let's look at the first one here. We say, are you doing? So which one are you going to use? Are you doing? So could you say, what are you doing? Could you say, where are you doing? No. Could you say, whom are you doing? Or whose are you doing? No. So the first, that's going to be here. What are you doing? Okay, we ask about the action that's happening with you or whatever you're doing. This is not complete. I'm going to complete this, and then you would understand what it is. Do you love in your family? Do you love in your family? So what are you going to use? Which one? Okay. Could we say, whom do you love in your family? Who do you love most in your family? Think about it. If you're not sure, leave it. Let's move to the next ones, and we're going to come to this one. Okay, deal? Okay, I'm going to pick up randomly, just not to confuse you, but to get you to think about what we're doing here. Is crying? Is crying? Is he crying? Then, if somebody's crying, usually what would you do? Say, why is he crying? Why is he crying? Why is he crying? And then look at this one here. Do you see in the afternoon, in the morning, whatever, this person you see. Just go back when I talk about subject and object. Then we say, who or whom? Who or whom? Okay, we say, because this person was seen, say, whom do you see in the evening? Whom do you see in the morning? Let's come back here. Here, do you choose? We talk about choices, remember? Choices. Okay, now let's look at it. Which? Which do you choose? Two things. The one on the right or on the one on the left. So I gave you alternative choices. Okay, here. Did it happen? Did it happen? What should you put here? You're not sure. Are you? Okay. Okay, so this is gone. Can we try this? When did it happen? Yes. When did it happen is possible. When? When did it happen? Can we use where? Where did it happen? So a question could take more than one. Where did it happen? When did it happen? Okay? What about this one here? Who do you love most in your family? We can say, who do you love most in your family is correct. If we say whom, we could say whom do you love most in your family is correct. Both are correct. Okay? What about this one? We said this is what? No, any other choice. What about this one? Car is this. We say who? Whose? Ownership. Whose car is this? Whose car is this? And also we use this one here. Still have this one here. Will the meeting start? It's about when. When? When will the meeting start? We ask about the time that the meeting starts. We say, when will the meeting start? And who? We use it here. Okay? That's how to handle HW question. To learn more English, I want you to follow Learn English with Grayman. But before I wrap up this video, I would like to remind you to wear your mask. Wear it that way. This is the outer part. This one should face you if you're not infected. If you are infected, put it this way. Do not forget to wash your hands. Do not forget to be distant from people. And I wish everybody's doing great. Take care of yourself. Follow me. Subscribe. If you like this video, give me some up. Bye-bye.